Around the world, researchers are in a race against time to find a safe and effective vaccine for COVID-19.
The clock is ticking and people want the answers quickly.
At least 10 vaccines are in clinical trials. There are no guarantees they'll work or be safe.
There's a huge difference between hope and knowledge, and we've got to land on the side of knowledge as quickly and robustly as we can.
But here at Oxford University, Professor Martin Landry is using an exceedingly simple approach, testing drugs that have already been approved for other conditions to target COVID-19.
If we can find some treatments which will reduce the risk of dying by, say, 1/5, that could be incredibly important. So, for example, in a single week in the US, there might be 15 to 20,000 deaths. If we could reduce that number by 1/5, that might be saving 3,000, 4,000 lives. That's equivalent of a 9/11 every single week, and that's for the US alone.
Using existing drugs offers speed and scale. A human trial was approved and underway within a fortnight.
So first protocol to first patient in just 9 days. I've never seen that happen before. Others haven't seen that happen before. That's a process that would normally take us 9 months or more.
You don't have to do this, that's really important. You only do this because you want to.
Everybody's doing their bit.
3 months into the study, 11,000 patients have taken part. This approach is also safer because the drugs have already been approved for human use.
If one of those treatments turned out to be successful, it could quickly be scaled up to treat hundreds of thousands or even millions of patients worldwide.
Some treatments target the virus itself. Convalescent plasma uses antibodies harvested from people who've already beaten COVID-19. Others target symptoms of the disease. A rheumatoid arthritis drug and a low-dose steroid are being trialled.
Dexamethasone and tocilizumab are both targeted at trying to dampen down the immune system that becomes dysfunctional during COVID-19.
As well as an antiretroviral used to treat HIV. But testing existing drugs can still carry some risk. Trials of hydroxychloroquine, an anti-malaria drug touted by President Trump.
I think it's worth it as a line of defence, and I'll stay on it for a little while longer. I'm just very curious myself.
Were suspended in May after claims more patients died under the treatment. A claim published, then retracted by The Lancet, an esteemed medical journal.
So it's extraordinary that this paper got through that mechanism, not just in Lancet, but in another major journal, the New England Journal of Medicine. So the fact that it was identified as problematic and the Lancet quickly responded and the authors retracted the paper was good, but it certainly caused quite a lot of havoc.
Professor Lewin is part of an Australian study that will continue to test hydroxychloroquine for now.
You will need multiple studies in order to determine whether a drug works or not.
With almost 8 million cases around the world, researchers are under pressure to find an effective treatment.
I understand the political, the emotional, the medical drive for we've got to do something. After all, a sick patient, classically says, "Help me, doctor." We all feel that we need to do something. But just doing something is not necessarily doing the right thing.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.